You might be training hard, lifting heavy, and getting your protein in, but if these 5 foods are still in your diet, you're actually sabotaging your muscle growth without even realizing it. They're slowing down recovery, messing with your hormones, and stealing the gains you've been working so hard for. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the proven tips and strategies that can transform your training results. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to cut so your gains come faster, your recovery improves, and your hard work finally shows in the mirror. Hey, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we break down the science of building muscle and losing fat without the confusion or the gimmicks. Most people think muscle growth is just about eating more protein and lifting heavy, but here's the kicker. What you avoid can be just as important as what you eat. Because when your body is constantly fighting against foods that cause inflammation, spike your blood sugar, or mess with your hormones, no amount of training will make up for it. So today, I'm going to reveal the 5 biggest muscle growth killers hiding in your diet. And trust me, once you cut them out, you're going to feel the difference in your workouts and see it in the mirror. All right, let's break it down. Here are the 5 foods you've got to avoid if you want to maximize muscle growth, strength, and recovery. Food number 1, sugary drinks. Let's start with a big one. Sugary drinks. I'm talking sodas, energy drinks loaded with sugar, sweetened iced teas, even those fancy coffee drinks with whipped cream and caramel drizzle. Here's why they kill your gains. When you slam down liquid sugar, it spikes your blood glucose like crazy. Your insulin shoots up to pull that sugar into your cells. But what happens next? A crash. That crash leaves you feeling drained, moody, and craving even more sugar. And when insulin levels are chronically high, your body shifts into fat storage mode instead of building muscle. Even worse, sugary drinks provide 0 nutrients. They don't help repair muscle tissue, they don't fuel recovery, and they don't give you lasting energy. It's just empty calories that get stored as fat around your belly. And extra body fat is the enemy of visible muscle. Now, I know someone out there is saying, but I only drink sports drinks after my workout, isn't that okay? Here's the thing. Unless you're an elite athlete training for hours, you don't need the sugar. What you actually need is hydration and electrolytes. Better alternatives? Stick with water, plain or sparkling. If you need flavor, add a squeeze of lemon or lime. Black coffee is great for a pre-workout boost. And if you're training super hard, go for an electrolyte drink that's sugar-free or lightly sweetened with something natural like stevia. Trust me, cutting out sugary drinks alone can make a massive difference in how lean you look and how strong you feel. Food number 2, processed meats. Next up, processed meats. I'm talking hot dogs, sausages, deli meats, pepperoni, bacon. Basically the stuff that comes wrapped in plastic or looks like it's been sitting in a gas station warmer all day. On the surface, these foods seem like good sources of protein, but the problem is they're loaded with sodium, nitrates, preservatives, and low-quality fats. All of that contributes to inflammation inside your body. And when your muscles are inflamed, recovery slows down, soreness lingers, and your performance takes a hit. Another big issue? Processed meats usually come with the worst macros possible. Tons of calories, but very little actual quality protein compared to the fat and junk you're getting with it. That means you're not fueling your muscles properly. You're just loading up on stuff that works against you. Better alternatives? Go with lean, whole cuts of meat. Chicken breast, turkey, grass-fed beef, salmon, eggs. If you need convenience, look for minimally processed options like rotisserie chicken or nitrate-free deli turkey. You'll get clean protein without all the baggage that holds your muscles back. Bottom line, if it looks like it was made in a lab instead of on a farm, it's not the kind of protein you want to build your body with. Food number 3, alcohol. All right, this one might hurt a little. Alcohol. Whether it's beer, wine, or cocktails, Alcohol is a muscle killer in disguise. Here's why. Alcohol directly lowers testosterone levels. And testosterone is the hormone that drives muscle growth, strength, and recovery. Even a night of moderate drinking can drop your testosterone for 24 hours. That means your workout from the next day, basically wasted. Alcohol also messes with protein synthesis, the process your body uses to actually build new muscle fibers. You could crush a heavy leg day, eat a perfect post-workout meal, and still see little progress if you're pounding drinks afterward. And let's not forget dehydration. Alcohol pulls water from your muscles, leaving you weaker, slower, and more prone to cramps. Plus, all those late-night calories from beer or cocktails, they add up fast and usually end up stored as fat. So what's the move? I'm not saying you can never have a drink, but if muscle growth is your priority, keep it limited. Save it for special occasions, have 1 or 2 instead of 5 or 6, and drink plenty of water between. Or try swapping in mocktails or sparkling water with lime. You'll still be social without wrecking your recovery. If you're serious about maximizing gains, alcohol has to be kept under control. Food number 4, deep-fried foods. The fourth food group to avoid, deep-fried foods. French fries, fried chicken, onion rings, chips, basically anything that comes out of a fryer. Here's the problem. Fried foods are loaded with trans fats and inflammatory oils. These fats don't just give you extra calories. They actively disrupt your hormones, increase systemic inflammation, and can even lower your testosterone levels. That's a triple strike against muscle growth. And think about this. Fried foods are calorie-dense but nutrient-poor. You get tons of fat and carbs, but no real protein, vitamins, or minerals to support recovery. It's the definition of empty calories. Another hidden danger is digestion. Fried foods slow down your digestive system, making it harder for your body to absorb the nutrients from the healthy foods you are eating. So not only are you filling up with junk, you're also blocking your body from using the good stuff. Better alternatives? If you crave something crunchy, go with air-fried chicken, baked sweet potato fries, or roasted chickpeas. You'll still get that texture and flavor without clogging your body up with trans fats. At the end of the day, fried foods might taste amazing in the moment, but the inflammation and fat gain that follow just aren't worth it if your goal is to look and perform your best. Food number 5, refined carbs. Finally, number 5, refined carbs. That means white bread, pastries, donuts, candy, and basically anything that comes out of the bakery aisle wrapped in plastic. The problem with refined carbs is simple. They burn fast, they spike your blood sugar, and they don't provide any lasting fuel for your muscles. Sure, you'll get a quick hit of energy, but then comes the crash. And when that happens, your body isn't in a muscle-building state. It's in a fat-storing state. Refined carbs also lack fiber, which means they digest way too quickly. That can leave you hungry again just an hour later, making you more likely to overeat. And overeating on junk food means more body fat, which hides the muscle you've worked so hard to build. Better alternatives? Stick with complex carbs. Oats, brown rice, quinoa, sweet potatoes, whole grain bread. These release energy slowly, keep your blood sugar stable, and provide the nutrients your body needs to build and repair muscle. Don't get me wrong. Carbs are essential for muscle growth, but the type of carbs you choose makes all the difference between fueling your gains and feeding your fat stores. All right, quick recap. The 5 foods that kill muscle growth are sugary drinks, processed meats, alcohol, deep-fried foods, refined carbs. Now here's the motivational truth. Building muscle isn't just about grinding harder in the gym. It's about fueling your body with the right stuff. Every meal, every drink, every choice you make either takes you closer to your goals or pushes you further away. If you want bigger, stronger muscles, it's not just about lifting heavier. It's about eating smarter. Cut these foods, and your body will thank you with faster recovery, more strength, and visible gains in the mirror. So here's what I want to know. Which of these 5 foods are you guilty of eating most often? Be honest. Drop it in the comments below because I want to know what you're struggling with. And if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a friend who's trying to build muscle. Thank you for watching this week's video.